Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online. This is Gnarlo. Say hello to everyone, Gnarlo. Good boy, we were here down in Finnmarch. We had just spoken to the Thane Sparafok. Sparafok had been given, we had told Sparafok about Tova. Tova had seen a boar totem out in the swamp down here and following a lead, and that is the one we are going to do today. Let's head on out. We do have looks like we got a number of other quests waiting around. We do have our quest tracker turned on, of course. Said it was to the east of Finnmarch. So we are going to head eastward into the swamps here and see if we can get this. We are still trying to get up to level 91 so that we can finish off, get to level 91 so that we can finish off get started on book 12, chapter 7. We saw whenever we went there just how tough those orcs were. They were kicking our butts. And that's with, of course, that was several levels. We were down like level 88, I think. But they were kicking our butts with using Limbus. And, you know, having the power and hit point regen from some Limbus. And having the regen from taking potions down here. We were still having very, very close battles. Alright, there it looks like the bear totem. Just ahead, you notice what appears to be the bear totem you seek. Indeed it is. Alright, is anyone going to attack me now? A crudely built boar totem. This totem is adorned with the bones of boars. Yep. And there are the warriors, aren't they? Whoa, that is a bunch of orcs. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do this. Defeat the attacking orcs. There are 4 of them. Alright. Does that get me far enough? Are they far enough away that I can actually... Wow, they are some tough ones. Let's take that as well. Let's take that one. Keep those hit points coming on. And they are still on my tail? One of them is anyway, isn't he? And he finally gave up. Wow, he was persistent. He was extremely persistent. Alright, we know that they attack us now. Tell you what, let's get into stealth mode. Let's get back into stealth mode until we can see what we're going to do about these puppies and how we're going to take them on. Now, are they going to be spread out enough up here? Warband Burzaz. Are they going to be spread out enough up here that we're going to be able to take them on? And why are we still heading this way when it seems like they were back that way, weren't they? Did we take off in a totally random, strange direction? I don't think so. What is that? Let's see. Following a lead, and that's a level 89. Wow. They were kicking our butt at level 89. I am impressed. Okay, we come out of the village. Alright, still shows this way. That seems to be correct. That should have been the more of the direction the totem was in. And we ran an awful long ways away from it. Now, is this going to be like the ones on the road? Remember, we had the same thing on the road where we investigated the ruins and got attacked by the orcs and defeated once. We were too low a level to be doing it. And they did a pretty good job of kicking our tuchus. Is that it there? Or is that another tree? I'm getting some conflicting arrows here. And I also don't truly understand what that little lock mark means there. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go here. We're going to remove the quest focus. And then let's set it as the quest focus again. Okay. Now it says to go that way. This was a single? Wow. They are taking this stuff seriously. Seeing this is supposed to be a level 89 solo level quest. Alright. Yeah, I know. It's supposed to be here somewhere. According to this, it's supposed to be in this direction. And I'll bet they have despawned. That's the problem, is that when you finally run them far enough away to get rid of the attackers, they despawn on you. They keep saying they're right here. But I know that's not correct. Am I going to have to go in and cancel the quest and then come back again? Is that what I'm going to have to do? I hope not. I know it wasn't too far. Let's see if we can find it on our own. And next time, that's one of the problems with using. It's one of the terrible problems with using this particular, you know, the quest tracker thing is that you just follow the arrow and then you don't know where. You don't really have any idea where it is that you've, where you got to unless you're paying very close attention to where it's leading you. And I wasn't paying very close attention. I was just following the little arrow. Wasn't looking for landmarks, you know, nothing. Okay, I'm thinking I might have to go cancel the quest and come back in looking for it. Alright, I'm going to search around until I can find this totem. And I will rejoin y'all when I have done that. Alright, there's Finmarch, and it's to the east of it. So I actually ought to be heading in that direction, should I not? That's what I'm thinking. Alright, when I find the totem again, I will rejoin y'all. So I will see y'all in a few. Okay, we have located the totem once more, and yeah, we were on the wrong side of town. For some reason, you know, we were way over here. And that's where we were. We were like right here. And that's how far away we had to run to get the orcs off our tail. And for some reason, that's where it was trying to tell us that it kept pointing around all over here. So I think we had broken the quest tracker because it was kept trying to lead us around in this area when the totem's way over here. I fact, I just laid eyes on it. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so now comes the problem. Huh. Well, I'm not going to... I think this one's a little too tough for us. I really do. I don't think we can do that. I don't think we can take on 4 orcs as a squishy and be able to survive it. So, instead, why don't we go to, let's see, is it serving the summons? Is that the one that's a level 90? Gain entrance to the mead hall. Ostley signet to Orsley. We can do that. And find the Broadacres. That's for Hulak. Hulak has encountered Gandalf, and that's a level 91. We're going to go do these two. We're going to serve the summons and to the Broadacres. So, let's see where we need to go for that. Go to our map. And there's the Broadacres. And we are way down here, so we'll have to travel all the way up there to go to the Broadacres. And Oserley is that way as well. So, and ride to Stoke. So we're going to go to Stoke. And then we are also going to go to Oserley. So we have got to go up to the Broadacres. I am going to let this one be. Its mysteries no longer are that mysterious to me. I know exactly what's going on. I could tell the Thane that as well. There are orcs there, Thane. But for some reason he wants us to bring back a head or something. So tell you what, let's remove that from the guide focus. And let's put this one as the focus. I'm going to ride up here to Finmarch, see if I can find a stable master going that way with some rides that way. And I will see y'all when we get as close to the Broadacres as we can get. It might be that one. We'll take a look. Oh, I did want to show while I was coming along here. Let's go ahead. It was pretty neat. We've seen fishermen and we've seen hunters and archers and all that. I ain't never seen folks frog gigging before. Look at there. He's got his spear. They're looking down in the water. And they're hunting frogs. Which I imagine is a large part of the diet in these regions. I was hoping he'd go ahead and jug one as I ran past from here when I was headed back to the boar totem over there. Saw him jug in the water with the spear like he was going to try and catch one. Like he was trying to get one. I was hoping that would happen again. But well, let's go ahead and find the stable. So yeah, if you're here in Finmarch, just off of the mead hall. That's some folks sitting here. There he went. Did he catch one? Nope, apparently didn't get one. But yep, they're here frog gigging. Nice. I don't know if he ever does catch them. And I'm not going to wait around this long to see. But let's see if we can find a ride out of here. We are still in Finmarch, and I figured that after that little run around looking for the boar totem the second time, I would change me back to, ever since the anniversary, I'd forgotten to change it back to easily lost. So I feel more like Gnarlo now. It's like, you know, there's a couple more rings in this town. Why don't we come over here before we travel a couple of zones away? Why don't we see if there's something still here in the town?
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Lilies for Lily. After being frightened by those enormous frogs, I'm afraid to collect the water lilies now. Would you mind doing it for me? It would be a great help to me. Go to the pond to the west of here and gather some water lilies for my dear Lily. I think we can do that. Collecting water lilies doesn't sound that tough. And we've got another one right over here also. Yeah, it's like, why don't we take care of some of the little quests in town? that are going to probably give us just as much XP as traveling all the way over there to the broad acre
Rohirrim
will.
have need of your services.
Foul proceeding. These chickens are so unruly. I don't know why they moved this. Really? Why didn't y'all leave it over here? These chickens are so unruly, I cannot keep them still. It might be because they are so hungry, but how can I go get the feed if they will not stay still? The moment I leave, they will run off. I know it. Could you do me a favor and collect a bag of feed from across the road? It would be a great help to me. Collect a bag of chicken feed. That we can do. As long as they're not talking to you, dude, we're all right. I don't have any problem with that. Whenever they start talking to you and you start listening to them, like that guy over in the other town. A rather large bag of chicken feed. All right, how many orcs are going to attack me here? And do I actually have the chicken feed in my inventory here? Is that just a rather large bag of chicken feed? Okay. Never can tell. Sometimes there's a different text. It doesn't happen very often anymore. It's quite rare now, but sometimes you still see a different text.
Our mission is dire.
Well, you did not take long. I was not even able to corral these chickens in the time it took you. Hopefully this feed will satisfy them. If you would accept chicken feed, I could repay you in that. Otherwise, I do not have much to offer aside from my gratitude. And that's fine, dude. Fine. Alright, let's see if we can find some water lilies now. I'm assuming, and you know how assumptions go, that they ought to be out here in the swampy areas. Let's see if the actual quest, let's set this one. Set it as the quest focus. And let's see if the description gives anything other than the pond containing the water lilies is just west of the mead hall. Well, we know the mead hall is our last circle on the map right now. So let's point to the west of it. And see if we're going to find any water lilies in this area. Is this the pond? I don't know why they call it a pond when it's a swamp, but water lilies, water lilies. Any water lilies to be found? And how many orcs are going to attack us as we collect the water lilies? Alright, we're south of it now, so I don't believe that's the correct one. So we will continue on over this way. Perhaps it's to the west of her also. This reminds me of that swampy place in Morrowind. The swampy little town that you start out with. There we go, water lilies. That you start out with whenever you first get off the boat in Morrowind. As the Ostlander. A simple water lily. Not going to be attacked by any orcs. Not going to have any crocodiles attack us. Not going to have any mad swans go nuts. Good. And y'all are fishing? Yes, y'all are. Very cool. You sitting there like laying on your belly and thought maybe he had a piece of straw in his mouth or something. Neat. I like the new positions and animations and stuff. Those are pretty cool. Alright, let's come back over here. Let's turn this into her, and then I think we've had an adventure today. I will be back at work for the next 3 days, so I will not be doing any LOTRO stuff. But I am going to try to see if I can knock out a couple of trucking videos during that time, because I've got all that stuff with Genoa recorded.
Our mission is dire.
I've just got to watch it and see if red text has anything to say. Thank you for gathering these for me. Lily will be quite happy now. I hope those frogs left you alone. Such vile creatures. There we are. Alright, our horse leveled up again. I think that's it here. So that helped us along. That got about halfway where we need to be. Is there a stable master here? That is a good question. Stables. He's just outside of town, so I'm going to head on up the hill. We will see how far we can get. And I think next time when I join y'all, we will be at the stable master's and seeing where he's going to lead us to. No, I don't want following a lead. I don't want to be back down to the... Let's see how far we can go from the stable master here. Ooh, you've got a quest too. Tova.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Okay, we can still do that one. When I returned from my walk, I noticed that my locket was missing. I do not know where it is, but it is likely that it fell off when I was frightened by that boar totem. If you will be going that way to investigate the totem, could you please be vigilant for my locket? It means very much to me. That boar totem I discovered was southeast of Finnmark. Sure, we'll pick that one up too. Why not? And then let's take a look at the stable master. So next time we come out, we'll finish up with Tova.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
All right, from here we can go to Aldberg, which is there. And we'll have to see where we can go with the Aldberg stable master. Let's watch them all light up. Let's watch our history of where we've been here. So, we are trying to get... from East Rohan... as Adaros, where are we at? We're down here in Finnmark. So we can go to Aldberg. We will take a look next time, see where the heck it's going to take us. There's Stoke. It might be quicker just to run or ride up there. That may be what we'll do. So next time, let's park it up here. And let's share a pipe with this poor stable master who has to sit there and wait for the very rare and odd visitor. And there aren't too many odder visitors than a hobbit in these parts. So we'll sit here, we'll talk to the stable master, share a pipe. Next time, when we come back, we are going to go off into the swamps again, looking for Tova's locket, and see how many orcs attack us then. And then we will come back to our fine stable master and see if we can get up there to Stoke. So I will see y'all then. Thank y'all for coming along. Hope it's been entertaining seeing me get chased through the swamp anyway. And we will see you then. As always, I appreciate it, and bye-bye.